Welcome to Running Out of Patience with Nick Palmer. I am Nick Palmer, your host. I have decided to start a podcast, so that's why you are listening to me now. And I came up with the name Running Out of Patience with Nick Palmer, and I think it is quite a perfect fit. I like it already. So for two reasons. Mainly, me, Nick Palmer, I'm running out of patience. Tired of the bull crap, right? And a lot of you are running out of patience with me, Nick Palmer. So what a name. Let's have some fun and get right into it, folks. What we will be talking about here on my podcast is current events mostly. We will be talking about God, Yahweh, our Elohim. We will be talking about what happens when we become a disobedient people. We will be talking about what happens when we follow God's commands. We'll talk about the current day that we are in, which biblically is called Jacob's trouble. When have you ever known of a time when a man is going to put his hands on his loins and pretend like he's pregnant? That is the time of day that we are living in, folks. So let's get ready and get into it. Today's topic, we are going to talk about Jake Paul and Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor tweeted out, or X'd out, whatever you want to call it these days. Twitter recently changed its name from Twitter to X. Whatever. Anyway, Conor McGregor calls Jake Paul a wigger. Wigger. Just, I don't know if my mic's on. Let me check it again. He called him a wigger. So, kind of a racist term, if you ask me. Now, I am just repeating what the man said. Don't shoot the messenger. Or you can if you want, whatever. That's why we're here. So you can say what you want. Well, really, I'm going to say what I want, and you're going to listen or you're not, right? All right. So he calls him a wigger. And many of you know, if you're listening to me now, you probably are listening to me because you want to find something that you disagree with. Well, chances are you're going to find a lot that you disagree with. So welcome. The problem, folks, is it doesn't matter if you disagree. Sometimes facts are facts. And the fact of the matter is, with a term like wigger that he publicly X'd out and then deleted, it's a racist term. Okay, folks? So many of you have been calling me racist, or you've seen racism in my comments, or you can see the racism. You can see this shit, right? If you can see it, can you see the tweet that Conor McGregor tweeted out or X'd out? He called Jake Paul a wigger. Now, many of you have threatened to unfriend me. You know, real friends never unfriend you, first of all, right? A real friend is a friend for life. That is what a friend is, by definition, right? Like, that's someone you love and care about. If you really loved and cared about me, you're not going to tell me that, oh, we were friends. Oh, because you said that God says that we're an abomination. You're an asshole. Man, I'm just repeating what the Bible says. Okay? Don't get mad at me all you want, but whatever. Right? So my question, folks, are you going to order Conor McGregor's fight? His next fight, are you going to order it, or because he's a racist, are you not going to order it? That's my question, because I'm willing to bet money that you will, in fact, order his fight. Or you'll find some kind of reason why he isn't racist, right? Because, oh, he's talking about a white guy. You're white on white can't be racist, blah, blah, blah. You can make excuses for whatever you want, or you can look at the truth. And the truth of the matter is Conor McGregor is a little racist. That's a fact. So, what's the call here, folks? Are you going to order the fight or not? Because I'm guessing you will, right? It's Conor McGregor. You're going to want to watch him fight. You're going to see what he wants to say. You're going to probably hope he says something else racist, aren't you? Because Yeah, you love it. You want somebody to hate but love at the same time, or you might not even be sure if you love or hate him. It's Conor McGregor, folks, right? He can say and do what he wants. Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, that I can say and do what I want to. Simply turn it off. You don't have to listen to me talk. But here you are, listening, finding something to hate me for. But that's okay, because Jesus tells us that they hated him first, so they're going to hate me too, right? In the name of God. That's what we've been called to do. We've been called to come and die for God, lay down our lives for our friends, not threaten to turn our back on them. You were never my friend in the first place because I never threatened to turn my back on you. I wouldn't do that to somebody I consider a friend. I don't turn my back on them. Okay. Maybe, instead of these folks, you know, um, just being quick to unfriend me, if I was in that situation and I thought maybe, someone might be going down the wrong path, I might reach out to them privately, folks. That's what I might do. I might say, hey, how you doing, man? Are you all right? How you feeling? Right? Because that's what friends do. They check in on them, right? But none of y'all did that. You're just quick to say, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore. You say mean things. We live in a mean world, folks, and we've been taught a bunch of bullcrap lies that we still spew out today. And I'm here to tell you that they're lies. So that's why the podcast is here, running out of patience with Nick Palmer. And if you couldn't tell, I'm running out of patience. Sure, some of you might say, hey, Nick Palmer, you sound kind of angry. You sound upset. You sound unhappy. But it is out of pure love for my friends, family, my loved ones, my people, right? We all have a people, don't we? I love them. It's out of pure love that I get angry and upset because of my people, right? That's the same with God. It's out of pure love that God gets angry with some, and some will disagree and say, hey, God doesn't get angry. Pick up the Bible and read it, folks. He is angry. Look around at the world. We're being infiltrated at every avenue. Our people are being raped and killed. And if you say anything, you're labeled as a racist. Nice. Funny how only the white man can be racist. Only white people can be racist. Why is that, folks? Why can only white people be racist? Why can't anybody else? Well, because the attack is on white people. They are literally calling to kill us. Kill the Boer. Kill the farmer, they're chanting in Africa as they're raping and killing our people. And we're just supposed to just sit here and say nothing and do nothing and be nothing because it's happening in Africa. Right? Well, what happens when it's knocking on our door? Then what? I'll tell you then what. If it's knocking on our door, it's too fucking late, folks. That's what's up. At that point, it's too late. They're knocking on your door. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening, but people want to look at me and say, hey, I think Nick Palmer is just a racist. That's what I think. I think he's mad at these people that are crossing the border illegally. I think he's mad at them just because they're a different color. No, folks. I'm mad because where they're going, they're bringing chaos and destruction. They're not bringing a joyous family and being productive, okay? Many of which are leaving women and children behind, okay? If you're escaping terror and you're going somewhere, you're going to bring your women and children with you. But if you aren't escaping terror and you're going off to war, you're going to go off alone. Men off alone, ready for battle. Look around. Look around at the world. What's happening? We're being infiltrated. White nations are being infiltrated. And they hate us because of the media and the narrative is to hate the white man. But hey, Nick Palmer, you're a racist because you can't say that. Why not? Why can't I say it? I thought we lived in a world where we were able to speak our mind, right? I live in America. I'm able to speak my mind. Am I not? Oh, not on that platform. You're not, because it's privately owned. Privately owned by who? The government? That's who owns it. Are you awake yet? Why do you think that they try to restrict our speech? Because they don't want people like me waking up people like you. Because then they got a problem. Then they got a people that they can't control. They got a people that they can't confuse. They have a people that they can't tell what to do. They got a strong people when they want a weak people. Well, folks, I've been put on this planet, this flat earth. Yes, I'm one of those. I've been put here on this flat earth for a reason, and it is to wake up my people. It is to bring light to the darkness. And yeah, it's going to rattle some cages. It's going to offend some people. But so what? I don't care. If it offends you, if it hurts your feelings, that's too bad. This world isn't about, you know, protecting everyone's feelings, okay? Jesus didn't come down to make friends with everybody. He didn't come down here to sing kumbaya with everybody, okay? He came down here to bring division, okay? He came only for the lost sheep of Israel. He came down for his people to destroy the works of the evil ones. That is why. He didn't come down here to sing kumbaya. And when he comes back, because he is coming back, folks, he's coming back with his robe drenched in blood and fire in his eyes. Does that sound like someone that's going to be singing kumbaya? It doesn't to me. It sounds like somebody that's coming back for war. War for his people. So what are you going to do, folks? Are you going to prepare for war? Or are you going to sit around sing kumbaya with your friends while the war comes for you? That's the question. So I'm going to leave that with you, folks. Just give you a taste of what we're going to be talking about on Running Out of Patience with Nick Palmer. That's just a tidbit. So if you're still here and you're going to come back for more, I appreciate you. And thank you. And for the haters, I appreciate and respect you too, because you're sitting there listening to me while I sit up in my gym, record an episode of the stuff that's driving me up the fucking wall. So there you have it, folks. Your first technical episode of Running Out of Patience with Nick Palmer.